Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next?
He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
What's going on, guys? What's happening? It is Sunday, and I thought right off the get-go that we were going to have to change the stream title name and everything. I went into my Hive OS, and I was getting CUDA driver errors, and nothing wanted to work. So I was a minute late. I'm sorry. But I got it fixed. That's how fast we are. Just kidding. Anyway, but it is fixed, I hope, for now. Let's go through a roll call, see what's going on. Yesterday, we talked about the 3060 and Ergo and stuff like that. So I want to do some testing today. And we're going to see just how well this GPU does perform. You know, it's all about post-ETH at this point. ETH is not going to be around forever. So we got to start looking into other coins and other options and GPUs to purchase. So we're going to start with the 3060. Let's go roll call now. So we got Red Putz. What's going on? Welcome, new moderator. You guys better be careful. He's new and he wants to prove himself. So, you know, his banhammer is hot. We got Gregor. We got Tech, man. What's going on? Alvadis, Joko Bascas, Magic Lucky, Thrust Guard, scrolling through, Get Ghost. Oh, I didn't have my button ready. Fudweiser. Awesome. Get Ghost again. I'm going to try not to repeat too many names twice, but, you know, it's hard because they just fly at me. Dennis Matovich, Keith Betts. Oh, almost again. Go. Oh, scrolling. Johannes, what's going on? And Rodney Goldsmith, Rick James, what's happening? Coin Mining Central ASICs, not bad prices until you factor in they only sell 50 at a time. I was not aware of that. Is that legit? They have minimum of 50 orders. Are you in Discord, Rick James? DM me and remind me, but I'm gonna message them and find out, because last I checked, you could order single units on anything. And if you are looking for ASIC miners, hit that description up. It'll greatly help out the channel. King Mining, what's going on? Magic Lucky, I think I said that. Oh, geez. Set a B. Scrolling. Crypto Baltus. Dude Jiu-Jitsu. Jumped on me, guys. I'm sorry. Dude Jiu-Jitsu. Automatic Beats. Ramen. Raymond. You know what? Where's Ogre MGTOW been? We've always tried to say his name really fast, but I haven't seen him for a couple days. What's going on? Not sure where he's at, but... Oh, wait. Never mind. Why did I just say that? I see Ogre MGTOW right there. What was the other name I always try? Oh, BDDE. That's who I was thinking about. Where's BDDE been? I haven't seen him for a few days. Oh, sorry. A little mix up. Anyway, Lousy and Devious R. He's here? BDDE's here? Or are you referring to when I said Ogre MGTOW? Yeah, I see Ogre up there. I don't know where BDDE is. So, yeah, hopefully I didn't miss anyone. 3 Fox Cove, there you are. What's happening? I almost missed you. Digital Fortress Mining. Oh, my gosh, I did miss some people. So, yeah, guys, so we're going to test this out, see what's going on with it. Let me know how the stream is going through, because I did hook up this bad boy yesterday. So, I got this guy here. We are on it now. We are using the Deeper Connect Pico. My whole network is through this. So I'm going to start working on some videos on this. I'm trying to get the correct currencies together so I can begin mining on this. And this also has an attachment where you can mine helium on it as well. So this thing actually does quite a bit of stuff. But yeah, this is a Deeper Connect. It is an enterprise grade VPN. VPN for life, so no subscription. Once you buy it, you have a VPN. You can point your signal anywhere in the world, but other people can also use yours. So I'm not sure how the whole thing is. You can see all the incoming, what's being blocked. It's, you know, SSL just right here. Google Analytics SSL just got blocked thanks to it. And I don't know, you can see everything that's coming in, everything that's going out. You can immediately destroy an IP if you need to, and you know, all sorts of cool stuff here. You can reduce some routing. So let's just take a look at the quick routing here. So here's the domains. I don't have anything in it, but for an example, let's just go, if you want to go to good old Netflix here, you put in netflix.com, no HTTP or anything. You just use the straight name.com, select tunnel. So you know what? I want to watch Netflix in, you know, United Kingdom or New Zealand or, you know, United States, because they have different stuff than us. You just hit the add button. Now, anytime I go to Netflix, I am now going to be watching it from United States version. If I want Mexico, because I believe their catalog has everything, I'll just swap that in. Now, if some of the things you do not have are actually, you want listed in here, I got to find out where everything is here. I'm still trying to figure, there we are. So if there's a country it's not listed, you can simply add it. So we're going to select a region. Let's just do, like, say, the Caribbean. And what do I want? Barbados. I'm going to add Barbados in here. So I'm going to add that. I now have, if people have a deeper connect, so far it's at 0. It's going to take a bit to update. But wherever people do have this thing, you can use, you know, there. It's a decentralized VPN. Everyone's feeding off each other. This is also a DPR miner, which I'm slowly working on so I can start mining myself some DPR. And then eventually you can also, I guess, you know, get the helium attachment and mine helium through this thing as well. So there's a lot of things this thing could do. I was not aware that it did all this stuff. I just thought it was a, you know, a VPN. You can just network security and just point wherever you want. But this is my first live stream with this thing active. So I am curious how it's actually doing, if it's killing any type of, you know, thing going on here. So that's awesome. So I wanted to point that out. I did get that from Mining Haven, and I will have some dedicated videos on that. But I think it's kind of cool. I'm just kind of iffy on the IP stuff where people are using everybody's IP. So like if somebody hacks Microsoft from my IP, am I going to have the feds knocking on the door? I don't know. I don't know how that operation works, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I've been slacking mining. I've been slacking at RabidMining your live streams. Too many changes to the mining lately. It's been cutting into my YouTube. Hey, no problem, Magic Lucky. You know, things get this way. You know, when prices are down, like myself, we saw in the live stream yesterday, I shut my 4 GB cards off. They are legitly shut off still. Look at, I'll show you my RevTech rig right now. Let's look at my RevTech rig. You can see it is still shut down. This is my 4 GB cards right here. They're in the red at 15 cents per kilowatt hour. I think about 13 cents. They're about 5 cents. So, you know, is it still worth it for 5 cents? I don't know. I don't know. It's up to you. Depends on your power price. I cut my power down a little bit by shutting that off. So it just depends where you are. I got my sheet together. I made a new one right here, what we're going to use for these tests. Now it's kind of hard to see and open, but I got my coin. Here we have ETH, hash rate, core, manpower limit. Now I don't want to put down all the, you know, every single number we test. I want to kind of look for the best efficient type of numbers here when we go through some of these coins. I don't know how many we'll get through depending on time. I don't want to be here all day because, you know, it's the last day of the weekend, got stuff to do, got to record videos. Oh, crazy. But we're going to see where we can get to, and we can just continue it on some other time. But here's ETH. We're just going to make sure we got everything where it needs to be. So I'm going to hit the refresh button here on this. We'll just run straight into here, actually. You guys can see that. I'm going to turn on my camera, this one, and we can see our power. Remember, my system is 22 watts. We're hanging out at 47.64 mega hash. So this is a nice, efficient setting that I didn't find it. I got a lot. If I said I found this setting, I'm lying to you, because one of you users out there actually gave me this setting in a live stream previously. It used to be the go-to was like the 1300 to 1350 core was the most efficient on previous unlockers, but it looks like 1425 seems to be in that range. Now, there's always more tweaking we can do to, you know, potentially get a little more efficiency. But right now we're looking fairly stable at 47.64 mega hash. So I'm going to put that down. 47.64 mega hash. I'm going to divide that by we need our power first, guys. We need our power. 134 minus 22. We're using 112 watts right now. So we're at 112 watts, 47.64. Divided by 112. We are sitting at a hash to watt ratio of 0.425. That's not too bad at all, guys. Not too shabby, especially with these GPUs coming in, you know, fair, decent range in the price gap, like 520 here for Canadians. In the States, I don't know what that works out to you for your price, but I'm going to put these numbers in here. So 47.6, not 47.4. So 47.6, we are sitting at 112 watts. Yeah, and we're at 0.425, not 0.423. So bam. So we have some Ethereum numbers. Now we got to start looking into Ergo. Let's take a peek at Ergo. One thing I also want to say is LOL Miner recently dropped this bomb on us. Turn this down. So HiveOS just recently updated to LOL Miner version 1.5, 100% LHR unlock for all LHR affected algorithms. So LHR does no longer exist on LOL Miner. I might update and try this after, but I'm currently using T-Rex because T-Rex does say they unlocked Ergo as well. And I'm not sure what other algorithms come around it, but I got to find my Ergo one now. So where is Ergo? LHR tester, Ergo Web, Nano, NB miner. That's NB miner. What? NB. Maybe it was my Octo rig. What did I use when I swapped everything over the other day? What? Now that's a man. I got so many flight sheets. I gotta delete some of these one of these days here. Like, it's crazy. You know what? I'm just gonna have to type in Ergo here. Boom. T-Rex, Octo. Now there we go. This one. T-Rex miner. Engage. We're engaging T-Rex miner. Go back to the flight sheet. Go back to our worker. Overview. Engage miner. So we're not adjusting. These are the Ethereum settings right now. We're going to try it out first and just have a look-see and see how it does perform. Before we get into it, though, we should check out what to mine on a 3060 light hash rate LHR GPU is telling us 115 mega hash at 130 watts. I like to look at what to mine before I do any type of GPU testing, and my goal is usually try to get more mega hash and bring that power down, because you know what, that's a bonus. More hash rate, less power, we all win on that. So we're going to see if we can actually do it, but we're going to start with the default. Why am I keep hitting that default settings here? And I actually want to see what is HiveOS people using for presets when it comes to Ergo. They are using 1500 and 2600, so fairly close to what we're at. We're at 1425, which is our Ethereum, but that's not what we're going to use. When I did switch over, I was looking at my 3060 cards, and I tried one of their settings. So I'm going to try next. I'm going to try minus 450 on the core, but for now, we're just going to see what we got going on here. So let's see what kind of hash rate. What do you guys think we're going to get anyway? Give me some numbers. Let's, get some guesses going on here on the type of power. It looks like we're already at 99 watts. So we are under 100 watts. We're at 120 mega hash at 99 watts already. Maybe this is a good setting. I don't know yet. Wow, we're at 99 watts, guys. 121 minus 22 is 99 watts at the wall. And we're already at 120 mega hash, which is 5 mega hash over what to mine's numbers. So we're already won. So I guess we can end this test. Game over, guys. No, I'm just kidding, but we'll check it out. Has anyone watched Crypto Donkey Miner's latest video yet? He compares all the miners and show which has the best performance. More importantly, which is most stable. No, I haven't. Usually Crypto Donkey, he does a lot of great tests, obviously, and good, but he always tries to find, he gives us software numbers and he gives out the highest mega hash numbers, which in my opinion isn't really what you want to run. In my mind, it comes down to efficiency. So I run through, other people's videos. I do watch Crypto Donkey Miner. He has amazing tests, like I said, but I try to tweak it down a bit. He has the nice numbers for, optimizing to get the most amount out of your card, but at the same time, you're wasting quite a bit of power. But it'll be interesting to see how he actually does here. I find as all the latest versions, I haven't had anything crashing yet. So they all seem stable at this point. So I don't really know. I guess, you have to measure it over times of a week to a month or something at this point in time. But everything is looking fairly stable. And honestly, I got the little one's PC in Windows. It's running on the very first MB miner 40, and it hasn't gone down for like 3 days. So that's good. But we'll see. Oh, it looks like we're dropping some hash rate, though. We're down to 119.29. We're sitting at 120 watts. So we're at 98 watts at the wall. Oh, we're back to 120. So that's not bad. So these are good numbers. This might be the setting we hang out. What did Crypto Donkey do, Ergo? What's his numbers for this? What's Donkey's numbers on the 3060 for Ergo? Because I didn't see that latest stuff yet. I just realized that they fully unlocked everything the other day. I didn't really keep up to date like I was when they first dropped. But yeah. But we're looking pretty good. 120.6 mega hash. 120 to 121 watts, so 98 to 99 watts. Let's just trickle right back into what to mine and just double check this operation. So as you can see, 115 mega hash for 130 watts. So right now, I just want to change this. Let's go 47.6, and we had this at 112, so we can just kind of go back and forth. Ergo, we're sitting at 120 right now at like 99 watts. Bam. Let's just do a recalculation here and looking at our numbers on probabilities. Ergo, 69 cents. Ethereum, 95 cents. Not too bad. Not too bad. Ooh, where am I at? There we go. I totally lost train of thought because I was looking for the right button to hit. Okay, here we are. So I guess we're pretty safe with these numbers. Does anybody have any other numbers we should try? Like, this is about what I was getting with minus 450. So I guess we could try something else. It looks like Ethereum numbers is working very well for Ergo on this card. So you might not even have to change anything. So that's good. 107. So we're gonna set a power limit at 107 because we are going to a minus 450 here. Minus 450. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna set a power limit at 110, and then maybe we can walk it down a little bit. So let's see what happens. See if we lose any hash rate, gain any hash rate, increase power, lower power. Bam. Less power is a bonus. Yeah, less powers is a great bonus. Crypto Donkey does a good job, but he always trying to be funny. It gets cringe fast. Yeah, that's true. He does try to do that. I was getting 126 mega hash on Ergo with a 6800 XT at 94 watts, so that 3060 is doing amazing. Is that at the wall bot, Life Gamer? Because remember, actually what? We're at 94. Oh yeah, we just started. 107. Yeah, I was saying 107 software. So yeah, technically that could be lower. AMDs are hard. I don't have any 6000 series, so I can't do any comparisons on those other than what the mine tells us. Kim Gentis, thank you very much for the US $5. HiveOS fails on trying to install newest GMiner 2.94 for some reason. All other 100% miners working normal. 2.94. Let's have a look at that. When is that? Is that a manual install? I don't even know what the latest GMiner HiveOS has installed here. So we're going to have to, let's go to the downgrade, I guess. And see, let's just go to here and see what we lose. GMiner 2.94. Okay, so that was the last update was 2.93. Oh, GMiner 2.94 improved performance. So I should have that already. Okay. You know what? Let's try it right quick. See, now we're here, whatever. We can go back to this setting. Let's have a look at GMiner right quick here. Do I have a GMiner flight sheet? More coins. I'll just run the Ethereum right quick. Ethereum. Where are you, Eth? There you are. GMiner. Do I have a GMiner in the house? MB. GMiner. 2-miner solo. All right, let's do some solo mining. Maybe we'll hit a block. Okay, anyway. Latest version 2.94. You want 2? Okay, so I'm just gonna use the latest, and we'll see what happens. I don't know, is 2.94 a beta or is it a stable version? I'm just gonna run this, and we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna run this right now. We're gonna go into this, and we will see what pops up. We may have to pick it manually, but I'll see if it installed for me. I didn't even try it since they updated this, so we'll find out once this ends. See what version of GMiner is running. Hurry up. HiveOS is taking a sweet time now. Sweet time. You were able to get your 3060 up to 126 mega hash, 2850 mem. Nice. I'll try that. We'll try that setting. You know, maybe a little more RAM. Why is this memory? Why is this thing not resetting on me? Come on. Yes, I know your settings are applied. Engage. Did I not hit it correctly? Ergo. I don't know. It didn't want to do it. So let's try it again. GMiner, where are you? GMiner, 2-miner solo. Engage. GMiner test. All right. So it should work now. I don't know. Sometimes I clicked on it, didn't I? I might not have. You know, I could be getting. Oh, what happened? I just had something popped up. Okay, installing. Let's see what happens. Is it going to error? 2.94 is installing. Go. Let's see if this works. Get one. We have a pause happening. So here we go. Server's bogged. Yeah, servers could be bogged. That could very well true. We'll see if we get an error here. Oh, there we go. Look, guys, go update right now because I just got through. So it might have been a server issue earlier, but it's working right now. So go, quick, run, update your HiveOS before everyone else does or continues or, you know, whatever. But there we go. 2.94 is working. So it looks like should be good to go in theory. Did I flash my V-BIOS yet? No, I did not flash the BIOS on my 3060 yet. Now, where was my Ergo Now I gotta go back to my ergo here. 23 more coins. ERG right here. You guys can't see because I fail at hitting buttons all the time. Get rid of Eth. Okay, T-Rex, Octo, Nano. There we go. Engage. All right, back to our test. Actually, yeah, that's right. We changed our settings, so we should be good on this. Oh, now we're getting errors. We're getting errors. Is that possible to get 100? Sam Fisher, we are referring to Ergo, not Ethereum, if that's what you think. If you're thinking Ethereum, 126 mega hash on a 3060, no, it's not possible. But if it may be possible on Ergo, so we'll find out. I just want to see how this minus 450 setting does right quick here. So we'll test this out. Then we're going to crank the memory back up and see. I believe I'm okay. 2800 memory might be pushing it, but we'll see what happens. Oh, I gotta adjust this again. So again, for anyone just showing up, we are on Ergo. We're trying minus 450. It looks like our normal Ethereum setting of a 1425 core, which is my efficient Ethereum setting, was working fairly well. We were at 120 mega hash and only about 99 watts at the wall, where what the mine is telling us about 115 mega hash for 130 watts. Obviously, we destroyed what the mine is telling us, making this card look even better. But yeah, we're going to see what happens with this minus 450 setting. I believe this is the setting I used during the hash rate migration when I did move to Ergo. I did use minus 450 on the core, so we should hit 120 here. At least I did before, unless I didn't use this setting. Maybe I didn't. I just messed up. But we'll see. We're ticking up. We're at 116. It's taking a little longer to get up there like the other one. I'm using T-Rex currently. Currently, this is T-Rex Miner. Can you can't really see with any of the other buttons. So, yeah, this is T-Rex Miner. Hugo down, go. But yeah, I still working on the 3060 Ti. It's in my server. I haven't pulled it out yet. Honestly, on my test bench, I'll show you my test bench right now, right beside me here with the camera. So I'm just going to zoom this out for a second. Tripods all over the place. But this is what I got on it. I got that GPU laying on the side right there because I did have that 3060, this 3060, and that A2000. Obviously, those are all offline right now to do these single 3060 tests. But I put these 3 GPUs on NiceHash because I want to get my payout. I'm trying to get all my payouts I have across everything that's spread out instead of having coins stuck here and stuck there all over the place. So I'm currently trying to get to my 0.005 BTC on NiceHash, and then I can uninstall NiceHash because I don't like NiceHash. we all know this. I don't recommend NiceHash to any users, but hey, you know, it makes it nice and easy for some people. You guys probably didn't see that very well because I had the screen small, but that's okay. I'm only getting 117 mega hash, so this setting does not look like it's performing as well. So I don't know what happened the other day, but it was at 120. But all right, so we're gonna go back to our other setting, which is what we did use. What's our power limit? We might need more power here, guys. But we're already using more power, so it's already not worth it. But we're hitting our 110 power limit that we have set. So I'm just gonna get rid of this. We're going to drop the power limit. We're going to go back to 1425. But we're going to, you know what? I want to restart the miner because I want to see the DAG load with the memory. So I know if we're going to have any errors. Because if we just do it mid-swing and we don't notice an error, we're going to crash our system. So, you know, let's start with 28 and see what this GPU likes from there. One of these 2 GPUs can make it to 3000. I just don't know which one this is in right now. So we'll see what happens. But, all right, so we're at 28. Let's just find our, no, don't want MB. Where's my T-Rex? I always use T-Rex if I can. Of course, it's right at the top, right in front of my face. All right, there we go. Let's jump right back into here and see what happens because we do want to watch that DAG load. All right. Wait for this DAG to load up. We'll see if we're having any type of issues. You know, in T-Rex Miner, if your memory is too high, once the DAG is doing its verification, you'll get that little red explanation mark if it's wrong. If you're utilizing LOL Miner, it'll tell you have memory fragments or something, and it'll try to fix it. Usually, if you're up to about 800 to 1,000, you'll be okay. But if you're over that 1,000 mark, I believe one time I was at like 3,000 or 4,000 fragmented, and it tries to fix it and you will crash. But usually between 200 to 800 or something, you should be safe and you'll be able to get away with it. But over a week, you may run into stability issues. But right now, we're just watching to make sure we don't have any type of DAG loading errors, because it will crash eventually. We'll get some nice mega hash off this get-go, but it will end up crashing. But so far, it looks like everything loaded good. So this setting should be all right. We're jumped the gun. Right out of the gate, we're at 120. So we'll see what happens here. We're still at the 99 watts. Remember, we're 121 watts the wall. This system is a 22 watt system. So you subtract 22 watts from whatever you do see on that watt meter there, and that will give you how much power this GPU is using. This is also on an 80 plus gold rated power supply. So I guess we should point that out there. If I was using the titanium or something, we'd probably be seeing a few watts less at the wall, depending how many you're doing. And the closer you get to the 50% mark, I guess I should put that out. You know, if you want to get all the technical details out of the way, this is a 1,000 watt Corsair ATX PSU. So the optimal efficiency range of this PSU would be at 50%. So in order to run this PSU at its highest efficiency on a gold rated power supply, I would have to be running 500 watts through it to get the most efficient. So right now, obviously, we're only running like 15% or so. So we're at 121 mega hash. That's not too bad. We're still in the 99 watt range, so that's good. We may be able to tweak a little more on this. 1260 to 1290 is the most efficient core clocks I found on tons of my 36 and 3060 Ti. Give it a try. Is that for Ethereum? Is that for Ergo? We can go back to Ethereum and try one of those for sure. We can check it out. 120.05. I'm not hitting the 126 range. What were your numbers up there? Scrolling back up. What do we have? Where were they? I can't find them. I think it was 126 something you mentioned. Right there. Is that okay? Yeah, is it even possible to hit 126? It was 126, but it doesn't look like I'm hitting it, at least on this GPU. I went up 200 on the... We only gained 1 mega hash from going up 200, so I don't know if going up another 80 is going to boost us 6 mega hash. I highly unlikely, but hey, you never know. Weirder things have happened. All right, whatever. Let's try it. I'm going to boost it up another 80 or so. I believe it was 2880. Is that what you said? 2880 or 2860? Let's see what happens. We're at 2880 right now in the memory. We're going to get a boost. Anytime. I ordered an ALGOs PMD waiting for delivery. Then I can measure the power inline. Oh, right on. Nice. Nice. 120.6. I'm not getting any gains really here. Guess I'm going to go back down to 2600 because it's not working for me. Maybe you got a OG awesome 3060, but mine does not want to hit the 126 mark. That's okay. I am definitely happy with 120 mega hash on Ergo. Coming in at, well, 100 watts right now with 122.2. I'm going to give it one more tick. Let's do it another tick, see what happens. And then I'm going to drop it back down to 2600 and get those numbers together for our little worksheet. I have tried it ETH and Raven, and I would assume it would be the most efficient on other algos. Okay, well, we'll run it on ETH right quick, right after this, once I get some numbers. So we're at 120.03. So yeah, it's not really working for us. So we're gonna go back down to 26. Then I'm gonna get my numbers to put into my little worksheet here. Okay, just to show you guys, can clarify, we're sitting at 2600 on the memory now, 1425 core. It's stating 94 watts in the software. And we're just going to get to our numbers here. We're going to give it a couple ticks. About 120 point some mega hash is what we were. Well, actually, while that's ticking, let's just fill in the rest of this. Again, 1425, 2600 on the memory. Power limit is null because we are absolute core locked here. Our power is... So we're at 120 watts. You know, we're 98. we're going to go 99 watts here. 99 watts here we're going to go. It's in the high 120s, low 121. So we're going to go 99. And this is T-Rex Miner. I haven't tried MB Miner, so I'm not sure. But yeah, so we got T-Rex Miner here. Now we just got to get our finished hash rate numbers. So 120.8, 120.6. We'll wait for the next ticker to see where that one ends up. And that'll probably be our hash rate number. Then we can get our hash to watt ratio. Obviously, Ergo is a nice efficient. So 120.61. We're going to go 120.6 for our hash rate here. So that's nice. 120.6. And then for our hash to watt ratio, I always fail at the buttons. Oh, I just got an alert. What's going on? Oh, KDA just... That can't be right. I just got an alert that said KDA went up 47%. Is that legit? Let's have a look. I don't know if that's real. That's got to be wrong. KDA price. 41. Yeah, look at that. 41.95% it just went up. We definitely... It's like you guys were talking about earlier. We're jumping back into that bull run. That's insane. I hope so. Obviously, we all hope we're jumping into a bull run. I don't really see it. I can see this as being another gain, and then we're probably just going to crash again. But, you know, obviously, we're all wishing for that bull run. But anyway, all right. So I guess it did go up 40-some%. So that's what I do. I don't really check the prices. I just open my phone. I have alerts set for certain things. I see if it went up, down, and what the percentage is. All right, good enough. You either get a smile or you either get a frown. But okay, where are we at here? I gotta finish this off. We're looking for a hash to watt ratio here. Hash to watt ratio is we got 120.6 divided by 99 watts. That's putting us at 1.218. 1.218. I gotta put that mega hash behind this because it's all messed up. There we go. All right, looking good. So I do want to go back to Ethereum here because someone stated 1260 to 1290. So which one are we going to pick? 1260 or 1290? 1260 or 1290? Which one are we picking here for Ethereum? Because we got to pick one. I don't really want to keep going back to other coins, or we're never going to move forward on checking out the other coins. But we'll do a quick Ethereum one here right quick, just to test that setting out. Octob solo flexible. Okay, engage that flight sheet. We're gonna go, I guess we'll do that. I don't know, 1260, I guess. You said 1260 to 1280. Less clock is less power, so in theory it should be good. All right, here we are. 1260. So 1260, 2600 memory. No power limit because we're absolute core clock. Let's see the efficiency of these numbers. Is it worth it to solo mine on the RX 5600 XT? Probably not, but there's always a chance. It's next to impossible, but as long as you're sending shares, that share potentially has the chance to solve the block. So keep that in mind. Now, is it a smart idea? Are you going to hit a block this year? Probably not, but if luck comes into play, there's a chance. You're always basing everything on a chance. Like, you know, there's been people that hit previous Ethereum blocks with a single RTX 580. Like, you know, it's happened, but yeah, it's just not recommended. For your settings, just so we can compare here, where are you at? Who mentioned this setting here, the 1260? Oh, cut the corner, 30 billion. What was your hash rate on the 3060 when you were utilizing this setting? Just so I can compare my hash rate as well. So we're getting close to the same numbers. With recent volatility, it helps to zoom out of the chart to the 7-day. KDA is up over 7 days, but barely. Could someone have bought KDA and timed it perfectly? Sure, but who did? Hey, that's very true. I'd like to zoom out to 2013. That's my zoom out process. I look at 2013. I ignore years in between and just look like what's happening. Obviously, you can pay attention to markets, news, and stuff like that to see what's happening today or this week. But when it comes to like you know, when's the next bull run? When's it all going to crash? I like to zoom out to 2013 and get a picture of the whole crypto adoption thing since then, and you can kind of make decent assumptions on what could potentially happen. So where are we at right now? We're at 121 watts, 42.3 mega hash. Oh, that's right. You're getting a red octo. You're painting one together. That's awesome. And white fan grill looking. That is sweet. Red OCTOMINER with white fans. That's awesome. That's a wicked idea. Efficiency over hash rate for me. Yeah, for sure. Efficiency is, you know, a plus. That's definitely what you want to run moving in the future. Running efficient drops your power price. And ultimately, you know, the biggest expense as a miner is your power consumption. If you can drop that power consumption down and get the most amount of mega hash in the process, that's where your hash to watt ratio comes in. And that's why you want to run the highest hash to watt ratio and not the highest mega hash. But again, you know, people with 2 cents power have a totally different opinion on that because power isn't really an issue for them. So we are sitting at 42.3. It looks like stability here. 121. So we're at about 100 watts here. 122 right now. It's 121. So yeah, I'm going to go with 100 watts. So we're utilizing 100 watts at 42.3. So 42.3 divided by 100 watts. That is 0.423 hash to watt ratio. And we had 0.425. So we are getting a higher hash to watt ratio with this 1425 setting. 0.425 versus currently 0.423. Now it's very close, but I would recommend this because 1, you're getting more mega hash, and 2, your hash to watt ratio is higher. So I'm still gonna roll with this setting right here by the looks of these numbers. So okay, so we went back, we quickly checked that out. This does look like the better setting to use still, the 1425 core. You guys can't really see that though, so I gotta adjust my screen. You know what, let's go to the small one and I'll just kind of scroll this up for you guys. And I'm gonna mess everything up. I'm not moving the screen because I'm gonna mess up my whole stream. All right, so now we need another coin. Let's try Raven coin, guys. We're going to try some Raven. Is that what you guys want to try? You want to try some Raven now? Should we hit some Ravens? Pull that away for a second. Oh, now my screen has squares all over it. All right, so I need a Raven coin flight sheet. Raven mine. Oh, Raven miner, T-Rex, fly pool. I don't even know, like, what are all the Raven pools now? It looks like fly pool, art plant. Okay, I guess we're going to roll with T-Rex fly pool. Let's hit that. T-Rex fly pool, engage. Settings. I don't know what to roll with Raven coin settings here, so I'm just going to see what people are using. Let's start with this. We're going to start with 1450. You know, that's pretty close to what we had. I'm going 1425. You know what? I'm just going to go 1425 and I'm going to go 2600 on memory again. Why not? We're going to use Ethereum settings for this as well. We're just going to, oh, we don't need a power limit because we are absolute core clocked here. So get rid of that. Oh, we might need a power. We shouldn't. We'll see what happens. We'll see where the power is sitting at. All right. This is our first test. I have no idea where we're going to sit here in terms of power or anything, but we'll see. Oh yeah, we got to hang out with what to mine. What is what to mine telling us? We got to start with this. What to mine dictates we're hitting 22 mega hash for 140 watts. So we're sitting at about 140 watts right now. So that part's legit. 164 minus 22. We're at about 142 watts currently based on these settings anyway. So let's see what we get. Oh, we're up on mega hash. So there's a bonus. We're at 23.1. Raven OC 1305 core, 1000 memory. All right, we'll try it. We'll try it out. I just want to see where we're sitting here. Remember, this is just straight up Ethereum settings, but it looks like a quick swap over from Ethereum. You're getting some decent hash rates. We're around what to mine tells us in terms of power. So, you know, these Ethereum settings for Ravencoin currently isn't too bad. But as we know, Ravencoin is a core intensive algorithm. Another thing, Ravencoin is also Kapow, and it has 5 or 6 mini algorithms within it. Pad more power. Yeah, has 5 or 6 more algorithms within it. So that means we could see 5 different hash rates depending when you turn this on. So kind of keep that in mind as well. Maybe we're on a higher algo right now. Maybe we're on a lower one. We don't know. But you could turn this on 5 times within a half an hour and find 5 different hash rates. So that's just one thing to keep in the back of your mind as well. So 23.2, 23.2. So it looks like 22. So I'm just going to I'm not going to write it down. We're just going to get a rough idea here. 23. So we're at 162 minus 22. So we're at the 140 watt range, just like what OCTOMINER says. 23.2, 23.2. We're going to divide that by the 140. So we're sitting at a 0.165. So I'm just going to write it down on a piece of paper. 0.165. So 0.165. All right, let's adjust some settings based on what you guys think we should do here. Okay, what do we got here? 1550, 2400, state 4. Oh, wait, state 4. That's Raven OC. 1305, 1000 memory. All right, 130. You know what? Let's just go right down to 1000 memory. Let's just see if adjusting the memory down at all does anything. I have noticed that memory on some GPUs does increase Ravencoin hash rate. Just memory can do it. So we may lose hash rate dropping that memory here. But we'll see. I don't know. Some GPUs it does affect it, and other GPUs it's not. Even though Ravencoin is a core intensive algorithms, you really gotta dig into, testing your GPU to see how things. But we're gonna see, did we lose any hash rate here based on the same core setting? So we already saw a little loss, but we'll see what happens. Dropping down. Remember, exact same settings. All we did was drop that memory. 22.76. So we're already losing some hash rate. We'll give it another tick to see if we lose a little more, if it comes back up. We're losing more. 22.5. So it looks like memory may do something on the 3060 here. So a higher memory may be decent when it comes to Ravencoin with a 3060. 22.3. We're dropping a little fairly decently right there. Let's see if this kind of stalls out somewhere. But remember, we probably don't need as we dropping the core. Remember, we're looking for efficiency, so we'll see what happens. But watts are down. Oh yeah, watts are down. That's right, 155.5. So we're sitting at, let's see here, 155 minus 22. So we're sitting at 133 watts right now. We did lose 7 watts. And we didn't lose a full mega hash, so that may be decent. That's probably actually a pretty good efficiency boost. We lost less than a full mega hash, but actually we lost about 1 mega hash, but we did lose 7 watts, dropping that memory down. 22.22. It's still dropping, still cradling. We gotta wait for this thing to settle where it's at. But okay. Memory's dropping that. Memory dropped the power. Let's try a core. What do you guys want to do for a core now? That one you had was 1290. Let's drop the core down to 1290. Bam. Let's see what that does for us. 1290 on the core. 1000 memory. We're going to go up or we're going to go down? Power's down to 142, so we're at about 120 watts right now. So if we can maintain a decent hash rate, we definitely got the power down with this. 142 minus 22 is 120. Yes, 120. So we're down to 120 watts at the wall right now. You're just curious how 1500 core, 1000 memories? Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try to jack the core up here in a minute. But I don't do much Ravencoin testing or anything really, so this is interesting for me as well. I'm really curious. So we're gonna let this settle. We'll try a higher core again. Obviously, in the end, it does come down to that hash to watt ratio. But we're dropping down to 21.5. You're gonna have to wait for this thing to settle. Remember, it could be tricky because the algorithm is switching. That's what keeps it ASIC resistant. It only makes sense. It's Ravencoin, Kapow is promoted ASIC resistance. How is it ASIC resistant? Well, an ASIC can only mine a single algorithm. It has to maintain the same all the time. KPoW, ProgPoW, FearoPoW, all these are based off of ProgPoW. It's a multi-changing algorithm. If you're CPU miner, you've mined Raptorium, you know all about this. Ghost Rider, 20 mini algorithms within it. That's 20 different hash rates for 20 different power consumptions. It's insane. Now, some hit more than others, but KPoW and all these other algorithms are just like that. They have mini algorithms within them. Not as many as something like Ghost Rider. I believe, like I said, there's only like 4 or 5, maybe 6 within KPoW and stuff. But the hash rates, the power consumptions, and everything will change every once in a while. So that's just always something to have in the back of your mind. Like, we could try this in an hour from now, and maybe we'll be at 22 mega hash again. We could just be on a different mini algorithm right now. So it's very hard to test. You're definitely going to have to base this on a longer periods, but we can kind of get a rough idea of where we should tune our GPUs. So yeah, we're at 120 watts at 21.22. Yeah, that's right. Correct. So I'm just going to figure out here 21.22. We're going to divide that by our 120 watts. 0.176. Our last setting was 0.165. So we are definitely up in terms of hash to watt. So 0.176. 0.176. So we're at 0.176 currently right now with this setting. I don't, you know what? Let's, just so I don't lose settings here, we're gonna adjust this as we go because I don't have a whole bunch of lines. I'm just looking for efficient settings. So we're gonna put in these numbers, and obviously if we get a better efficiency number, we'll just change it out. So right now we are hanging out at 1290 core, 1000 memory. 1290 core, 1000 memory. Null on the power limit because we're absolute cord. We are at 120 watts, and our mega hash was what? 22.22, 22.23, 22.22. 22.22, and that was a hash to watt ratio of 0.176. All right, so we got, and we're using T-Rex. All right, so we got our Ravencoin numbers. Now let's see if we can get a little better of a hash to watt ratio. So what do you guys want to try now? 21 point, yeah, you're right, Kate. We'll do 21.22. You're right on that actually. So I have to readjust this by the 0.22 because this does actually make a difference when it comes to Ravencoin and power consumptions. 22.22 divided by 120. 0.185, guys. 0.185. Good thing we definitely went over that again. Okay, so at 22.22, that is giving us 0.185 hash to watt ratio. That makes me wonder something. I gotta go into my flight sheet. I can't remember what the A2000 was getting when I tested it. I have to go back into that after and take a look. But okay, so next setting, guys. What should we attempt now? More memory, lower clock. Definitely, yeah. It's funny. People are gonna be like, "What? It's core intensive. More memory, less clock. What are you talking about?" But we did see how that hash rate does drop with the memory. So good idea. You know what? Let's try 1200. Let's go 1200, and let's move this up. You know, let's try 2600 memory. Let's try this. 2600 on the memory, 1200 clock. So we dropped the core a little bit, but we increased that memory quite a bit. And I know some of you may be like, what are you doing? This is a Ravencoin. You don't need memory. Memory does affect it on some GPUs. So let's see what happens here. Just a quick swap. Are we going to go up? We're going to go down. Looks like our power. Oh, we're dropping. We're dropping. I averaged a hash rate of 8 GPUs to get a good efficiency. Yeah, you could definitely try and do that too. That works. I like to do it with a single GPU because then when I add in that second GPU, then the power consumption usually ends up exactly where it should be. But yeah, we'll just give this a couple ticks here, see what happens. 20.09. Ooh, we're losing power. We're at 100 and what are we at? 118? 118 watts. So our power is down 2 more watts. So we're using about the power of an RX 580 on Ethereum right now. So 118 watts at the wall. 20.09. Oh, 19.8. She's still coming down. Still coming down. Big loss in mega hash for 2 watts. Yes, yes. Let's see where this kind of evens out here. That was it. See, there might be a tipping point too. Once you go below a certain core, all of a sudden, boom, you know, you lost it. It's gone. It's almost like you had a hold of the rope, and then next thing you know, you don't. We'll see what happens. 19.82. We'll give it one more ticker. I believe we're probably going to be hanging around the 19.8 range based on the small drop right there, but we don't know for sure till we see it. I'll start calculating some numbers based on 19.82. 19.82 divided by 118. See, that is 0.167. So we're already, our hash to watt ratio is down based on 19.82. So yeah, this is definitely, so that wasn't a good call. So it looks like there's a 1220. What was our last setting again? 1290. So somewhere in the 12s may be the nice number we need for the core, actually. But someone wanted to try that 15. So we're just going to shoot this thing up to 15. 1500 on the core, 2600. We're just, you know, we're blasting it up there. We're going to see what happens. What are we going to get on this thing right now? We're just going to shoot this to 15. But I believe somewhere in the 1200s is probably where we want to run this card based on that number we had at 1290. So we can probably drop the core a little bit more, but we'll see later on. At the same time, we should also try 1300 because maybe just a little bit up would be decent as well. It's 19.82. Let's see what happens. Boom, 21.4. You're right. There's a tipping point, which was why the 1260 to 1290 for you. Yeah. So yeah, maybe like I said, like 1260, but like down too much, but you might hit like that 1270 or 1280 mark, and then boom, it'll jump it up that extra mega hash to make that efficiency worthwhile. Like there, sometimes within 5, just like a 5 number could be night and day between what happens. So we're sitting at 23 right now. Whoa, look at our power. 175. Oh my gosh, I think that GPU is on fire. Just kidding. It's only sitting at 60 Celsius on the core. Oh no, we had a fail. Oh, stale job. Never mind. It was a stale. We had a stale. I thought something was blowing up on us for a second. I just saw the red. But it's just pretty much telling us fail. So we're just going to accommodate that right now. Fail 28. Not working. Hit it again. Fail 28. That's from yesterday. Just continued it over. But the miner even told us we had a fail. So we got to comment. 24.27 mega hash though, guys. 24. 1305, 1000 memory. Yeah, we'll try 1305 after this. We'll check it out. But look at this. 20. Looks like we're stalling out. We'll give it one more ticker, but it's looking like 24.27. But our power, 174.9, 174. Subtract 20. Actually, it's 0.9. Yeah, we'll go 0.5. Minus 22. 152.5 watts. 152.5. 24.27 divided by 152.5. 0.159. So our highest is 0.178. So we're definitely not looking too hot on these settings. Well, the GPU is definitely looking hot, but we're on our efficient settings are not looking too good. So 15 isn't looking. We could drop the core and try. You know what? We want to go back down to 1,000 like earlier. So we're going to try 1,000 here and 15. We're going to maintain that core. and then drop the memory by 1,000, and then we're gonna jump back to that setting of 1305 and see what happens. 1450, 900, 100 power limit. Should I solo mine Ravencoin or Furo on my 5600 XT or Ether? What do you think? I think you should just pool mine, but it's totally up to you. You can always have a potential chance of finding a block when you're solo mining anything. Just I doubt it'll take forever. So we got 163. Let's drop the power decently, bringing that memory down though. They're going with like zero memory. What'd zero memory do? $23.3. So we're at 141 watts right now. 23.3. Where is this thing going to stall out at? Oh, 22.29. Oh, we're starting to not look too hot anymore. Oh, hey, Yeti, what's going on? I'm breaking everything. Right now, we're breaking our 3060. Trying to get some hash rates and efficiencies on some other coins. Currently, rocking Raven. We're rocking the Raven coin. Let's see what we got here. 22.29. We're dropping off. $22.28. So this is probably where we're gonna hang out. Yeah, 22.28. All right. So 163.4 minus 22 is our 141.4. 22.83 divided by 100. Oh, what was I? Totally forgot. 164. 142. Okay, 142, 22.28. $0.156. We're down again, so we're still not doing too hot. All right, next setting. Let's jump into, what'd someone say here? Lower memory to 1,000 to save a few watts. Yeah, the memory came down. We saved a few. We're at 1,000 now from 15. Now let's 1305. Let's try 1305. You know, I think this is going to be a decent number, 1305. Let's just find out. Jumping back in. I guess someone has to rock Raven. Yeah, I'm just trying to find some hash rates across some multi algorithms here. We found some good numbers on Ergo. Check this out. If anyone's new and just showing up, check out these Ergo numbers we rocked. So on Ergo, we did hit 120.6 mega hash at 99 watts at the wall. That's pretty good, because if you do look into what to mine, they say, oh, we already changed it, but it was 115 mega hash for 130 watts. So we definitely destroyed Ergo in terms of what to mine numbers. So we're looking good. We're just trying to see what kind of efficient numbers we can spread across Ravencoin now. Did you need my private HiveOS repo? No, I didn't. HiveOS seems to be working for me just fine, but there are a lot of people having issues. But obviously, if I run into some issues, I will have to run your repo. With Epic, you need RAM on all channels, or hash rate is bad for CPU mining. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't have an Epic, so I'm not sure. Same with the Threadrippers because they're quad channel. Now, I don't know if Epic is quad channel only or if it does support single and dual as well. I know the Threadrippers, they can support dual or quad, and your 5000 series and 3000, you know, your 5900, your standard ones, they only support dual channel. So you can put in 4 sticks, but you're not going to get quad channel out of them. They don't support it. So you won't see that boost from quads and everything till you do hit those Threadripper and Epic series. Epic is octa-channel. Oh my gosh. Okay, Epic's octa-channel, guys. So you need, what is that? So you need 8 sticks. You need to fire in 8 sticks around. I'm like, that's insane. Buy the cheapest RAM so I can get all CPU channels up to the cheapest. Yeah, but yeah, for sure. Definitely. So where are we at here? 21.44. That's where we're hanging out, 21.44, 142. So we're 120 watts. 120 watts right now, guys. 21.44 divided by 120 watts. 120.5, I guess, to be exact. 0.177. Oh my gosh. Did that beat our last? No, it didn't. No. Just 1.85. Okay, it's close. That was close, but it's just slightly under our last setting here. Crazy. Very close here. So there, you know, a slight tweak. What can we do? Slight tweak, guys. Let's try. You know what? I'm going to try 1300 and zero memory. I'm curious. What is 1300 zero memory? Just because. Why not? Zero memory, 1300. What is it going to do for us? Bum bum bum. Sheldon Upper. I have these. Have 4 channels per CPU, but my motherboard has 2 CPUs, so 8 channels. Oh yeah, you got the dual slot motherboards. Those are wicked. I wish they'd make those for like 5950s and 5900s and stuff. Nope, you got to be in servers to do that. Hey Yeti, actually I was curious about something. You work in a data center or whatever. Is it like a VPS type of data center, or is it just a data center you guys hold down, or do you have like VPS rentals that you rent throughout the world and stuff? I'm looking at a VPS. I'm also looking at somebody to help me install my own mining pools. Anyone knows, like, you got your Zerg pool, you got your Z pool and stuff. They're all based off like YIMP operating systems. So I'm looking to make my own mining pool for, you know, a lot of these CPU coins and stuff. And obviously you can get them swapped out in Bitcoin and stuff. But I'm looking, I need to find, first I got to find out how many coins I want. So that will determine, you know, the hardware I'm needing to rent. This could all just be a big waste of money. Probably is, but I think it'll be fun and fun for us community guys. But I want to run, you know, like a Rabid pool across, like, you know, Raptorium, Bitorium, whatever other coins come out. Have the ability to potentially get it swapped out and get paid in Bitcoin if you want. Pretty much what these pools are doing, but I want our own community one. So I'm looking at, I'm going with YIMP because that seems to be a fairly standard, what do you call it? I don't know what you call it. The way it runs, but I need to figure out, you know, how many coins I want to put into it, and I need to figure out, you know, where to rent a VPS to do it all, and one that's a decent price, not $1,000. You're an actual data center, UK, France, and USA. Awesome, that's awesome, Yeti. That's amazing. What's the CPU miner limit on HiveOS before they charge you? Anything after 5 rigs. Anything after 5 rigs, you get charged. So 5 or up. 4 and under, I believe, is free unless you're mining Ethereum. Then you only get 1 free. And then once you break the 5 limit, you're charged for everything no matter what. And CPU rigs, as long as you're not running any GPU mining in it, is only 30 cents a month per rig. Where as soon as you add that GPU rigs are $3 a month. All right, so where are we at for numbers? 20.69, 137 watts at the wall. So 137. Subtract our 22. So we're at 115 watts right now at 20.69. So 20.69 divided by 115. 0.179. Oh, so close to the other one, but not quite. So a little tweaking. I don't know. A little bit more memory, maybe 1,000. You know, maybe we'll just go back to that 1,000 memory mark. See what this looks like. But I think we're getting fairly close to where we're gonna max this out on Ravencoin though. I'm thinking. What did Crypto Donkey use for Ravencoin numbers? Does anyone know? Did he usually test LHN lockers though? Did he test Ravencoin? Curious what his number is so I can know where to tweak down from. If you need some rented hardware, I could certainly help you. Drop me a DM later and we can have a chat about your needs. All right, sounds good, Yeti. Sounds good. I'd like to get a community pool together so that we can mine cool stuff. I have an ESXi machine. Paul Doherty, I was summoned to the chat earlier. Yeah. Okay, what do we got? Let's do our thing. So far it looks like we're probably gonna have to settle at, what are we at? 22.22, 1290, whoa, I messed up. I messed up, guys. That was 1,000 memory, wasn't it? Not 100. I'm pretty sure we had 1,000 memory. We never did use 100 memory in anything. So I had 100 right there. So I almost messed up my whole sheet. I'm not after editing, I swear. Yeah, so I run different operating systems on it. Oh, cool, cool. You guys in your epics. I wish I had epics and rippers and cool stuff like that. Yeah, both Shaw and Telus. Oh, I wish I got Telus and our fastest download is 50 and our upload is 10, which works out to be an upload of 6 in real numbers. All right, so where are we at? I'm on the wrong screen, guys. I'm on the wrong screen. How come you guys didn't yell at me? Super chat me. Rabid, you're on the wrong screen. All right, so where are we at here? 21. It looks like we're hanging out. 21.24, 21.25, 140 watts. So about 118 watts at the wall. So let's wait for the next ticker. See, I'm guessing 21.24. Oh, we just seen that. Okay, 21.24 divided by 118 watts. Whoa, 0.18. Almost where we were. Almost 0.185 though with 1290. So just that slight drop. You know what? Let's try 1280. 1280. We're like right where we're looking at. We're so close to finding the, okay, you can see I went to 1280. 1290 is our current champion so far. So we went 10 below on the core. And let's see if this is any better or not. This will tell us if we're going in the right direction or if we're failing miserably. But we're close. Upload is 10 gigabit. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I have capacity to host something for you. Yeah, I definitely say you do. That's, oh my gosh, upload of 10. That's insane. That is definitely insane. All right, let's see where we 21.04, 21.05. Powers, we're still at 118 watts. We didn't lose any power. We got to lose more power, not hash rate. Uh-oh. Try the same 1290 core on ETH. All right, we got to jump back to ETH again, see how that works. But first, we're going to see where we're at here. 140.5. Yeah, we're still 118. 20.89. It looks like, yeah, it looks like 1290 is the magic core number for this thing. That'd be interesting if 1290 actually works out to be good on Ethereum as well, because then we have to try it on Ergo, and that ultimately, oh no, we have more memory for the other ones. 20 point, all right, looks like 20.89. We're going to divide that by our 118. 0.177. So we actually lost. So it looks like our magic number is the one we initially had. So we're 1290, 1000 memory. What's our memory right now? It's 1000, right? Is it 1000? Yeah, 1000. All right. So he wants to try this on ETH. So we're going to go back to 26. We're going to go back to 1290 and we're going to see how this performs on Ethereum right quick. See if it becomes more efficient or not. Where are you? T-Rex, no, manual. All right. ETH. Octo, T-Rex, Flex. All right, let's go that one. Let's see what this does. Back to Ethereum just to quickly test this 1290. Here it goes. 1290, 2600. Is that correct? Yes. Oh, wait. We wanted 2800. No, wait. That was a different setting. Yeah, 26 is the memory we want. Okay, here we are. 1290 core on Ethereum with the 2600 memory. Let's see if this will surpass our previous setting here. It's only sitting 100 watts. So, if, you know, if it, wish it would stay that way because that's only 80 watts, 78 watts, really. But not happening. All right, kick in. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it might be a bit low for sure, but again, very interesting. We're curious to see what type of hash to watt we are going to get out of this thing with this 1290-ish. So we're probably going to hang out at this power range, I'm assuming, 121, low 121s. We are only 99 watts at the wall right now, though, guys. 99.4. 99 watts. We're under 100 watts right now on Ethereum. That's actually kind of insane for 42.8 mega hash. Let's see. Give it a couple ticks. See, maybe this is their numbers already. Could be. Ethereum acts fairly fast. We don't have to worry about hash rate bouncing all over the place. But yeah, 99 watts. 42.82. Oh, it's coming up a bit. We'll give it one more ticker to see where it ends up at. One more ticker. This isn't looking too bad, guys. This is looking pretty good so far. But when we do our calculations, we'll see how it comes out. One more tick. See where it ends up. 42, yeah. So 42.82. 99 watts. 42.82 divided by, so whatever, or we're in the high 121. So I don't know, 99.5 to 100 watts is where we're hanging here. We're in the highs now, 0.7s. Give it 100 watts to be safe. I don't know. That's 0.428. What do we have? 0.4. Yes, this is the winner, guys. At 100, I utilized 100 watts. This is the new ETH efficiency champ setting right there. So previously we were getting 47.6 mega hash at 112 watts. We are now at what are we at? 42.8. It actually just went up. 42. No, that's what we're doing. But 42.81 for 100 watts. 100 watts. That's pretty good. 0.428. So, you know, in theory, it's the best hash to watt. I'm going to have to swap this one out over the 47 mega hash one. I'm using Ethereum using 100 watts. All right, so we're going to. You have your 3060 using 100 watts at 50 mega hash. Somehow I don't think you're actually at the wall 100 watts and 50 mega hash. Maybe some software number may be saying that. I really can't. I find it hard to believe we're at 100 watts and 50 mega hash. I don't think that's happening. Yeah, 100 watts is the minimum for the 3060s hosting. So yeah, 122 right at 100. Let's give it a couple more ticks. 42.55. Oh, it's dropping a little bit. We're losing some mega hash here now. What's happening? Let's just wait and see. It might come back. 42.5. And come on, tick. Come back up. Okay, 42.1. Yeah, it's back up. Maybe because we were doing so. I don't know. That's weird. But 42.82. That's awesome. So that is our highest hash to watt ratio winner right now, this very second. Right there. I want to keep this setting too, though. I want them both. You know what? I'm just going to rewrite this one. Let's go. 42.81. 42.81. Mega hash at 1290, 2600. 2600. 100 watts. And a hash to watt of 0.428. All right, good. We got that. All right, so what coins should we try now? I don't know what coins I have wallets for. Let's try some Flux, actually. Flux would probably be a good one to try on this. Flux. Octobeast Mini Z is... I don't have too much experience with Mini Z or with Flux. So Mini Z, is that the best miner for it? You have 49.65 mega hash, 105 software, 111 at the wall. That's a pretty darn good setting. Or hash rates or dealios there. Mini Z, is that confirmed? I know in the A2000 G miner outperformed Mini Z, but I don't know about the 3060. You know what? Let's just go with this, I guess. I have no idea what to do with settings. Flux like Samsung memory GPUs. What do I got? Oh, I got Samsung, so bonus. I don't know. Let's just start with a popular one, I guess. Flux. What does Flux? Is there some presets in here? Let's just engage this one. All right, we're going to engage this preset. I engaged 1400, 2500 mem, and 130 power limit. Just got to jump into here now. We're going to add Flux into here. And there we go. Oh, too small, and I'm on the wrong screen. What is going on? Oh, I got update failure and stuff. This thing's exploding on me. So 30, 86, 89, 89. Okay, wait, what is... we got to go to what to mine. What is it telling us? Oh, we didn't adjust this either. Oh, what was our kapow settings? 22.2, 1290, 120 watts, 22.2, 22.2, 120. Is that what I got there? You guys can't see anything I'm doing because I didn't hit the button. Yeah, 120. All right, so we updated what to mine with current numbers, calculate. Now we need our flux. 36 souls at 104. What? Are we crashed? Something wrong? Did we crash? Am I looking at the right thing? Hold on. Where are you, Zell hashers? Yeah, that's over there. I was looking. Yeah, that's right. 36 souls for 140 watts, but we're at 90 souls, so we're way above that, and our power is low. We're under 100 watts. Is this right? Can anyone confirm what I'm seeing? Am I looking at this correctly or what? I don't... Uh-oh, what's wrong with my screen? You guys see what I'm seeing? I'm going to go into this and see if this is telling me the same numbers. I was only saying 31. I was reading that wrong. Where is our... Oh, yeah, here we are, over here. I was looking in the wrong line. For some reason, I was looking over here. I was like, wow, we're like doing absolutely amazing. Hey, there's BDD. We were talking about you earlier when I was doing a roll call. I didn't see you. Yeah, we're rocking 32.24 at, yeah, 90-ish watts. 116 minus 22. 94 watts right now. So that's not bad. Back to the numbers here. 36, 140. We're definitely down on power. That's for sure. Definitely down on power. 32.15. 32.15. 36 though. It was all day out. Hey, no problem, BDD. You're here now. You're here now. 32. So what should we do with some numbers? 32.22, I guess. We'll start with this setting. 32.22 divided by, what was I at? 116 minus 22, so 94. 32.17 divided by 94. So we're going to go 0.342. 0.342. Oh, did I just go at 32 point? Oh, we just went up now. Oh my. Oh no, we went down. Darn it, I was at 32.17. We have to adjust this later on, I guess. Our settings are 1400, 2500. Oh yeah, that's right. We're using default preset. Don't have a power limit, but we might put one after. Actually, no, we might not. Power's at 94 watts. And our current hash to watt ratio, 34.2, 0.342. All right, looks good. This is solved. All right. Now we do some tweaking, some adjusting. You know what? Maybe we should try our Ravencoin settings. You know, should we? I'm just gonna move to our Ravencoin settings now and see what happens. Let's just go 1290. 1000. See what happens. Why not? Is Flux, based on that setting though, it seems like Flux wants a little more memory. Is that legit? 2500 on the mem? I guess we'll find out. You know, we'll use this setting, see what it does. Hey, that's actually neat. Mini Z says it's version 2, 3060 V2. Other miners don't tell you which version it is, so that's interesting. Came perfect for Flux. Can you try VTC? I don't know if I have a... Is that Vertcoin? VTC. I gotta check it out. I don't know if I have a wallet for that or not. I'll check. Check to see if I have a wallet set up in Hive or not. Looks like we're dropping down here. 30.59. Our power's at... Whoa, our power's down a decent amount. 105.7 minus 22. Down to 83 watts. Guys, remember, Flux is, you're supposed to swap over, and Flux uses a lot more power. We're using less power than Ethereum mining Flux. This is interesting in my eyes. I don't know. For some reason, I find this interesting. Do you guys find this interesting? Isn't Flux promoted as being more core and power intensive? It's looking like we're using less power than mining Ethereum. That's good. That's good. Definitely a good thing, but I was not aware of this. This is very cool. Very cool. I'm actually having higher hopes for after Ethereum because of this. Try 50 core, 1400 mem, 100 power limit. That'd be interesting to try that. 50 core. Oh, that's, yeah, that's right. Never mind. I saw you put the power limit there. We're not absoluting there. So slight extra increase on the core. We'll try it out. Where are we sitting now? 29.61. Sorry, wrong algo. 1350 core. Wrong algo. We're on Flux. I'm very curious of trying GMiner out on this though, because with the A2000, GMiner was better than Mini Z, but everyone says Mini Z is the top dog. I never mind Flux, so I don't really know. All I know is I've only tried Flux previously once on an A2000, and GMiner was better. So that's all the experience I have with mining Flux. Oh, coughing fit. All right, so let's get some numbers here. 105. 105.6 minus 22. We're sitting at 83.6. 29. 29.23 divided by 83.6. 0.349. 0.34. Okay, this setting is better than the preset default. Obviously, we knew this, but we have to start somewhere. So hash rate, we got 28 point. Well, now we're at 6.3. 28.63. That's what we're gonna go with. 28.63 souls. Our core is hanging in the 1290 range. 1290, 1000 memory. 1290 memory, 1000. Power is 83.4. Is that what we had here? Hash to watt ratio is 0.349. And T-Rex. Now I really okay, we're gonna wait. Okay, we're gonna see if we can find a better number or not, and then I really want to try GMiner on that. I don't know. Okay, so we got this. What was our other setting we're gonna try? Sorry, wrong. Algo 13. Those are 26 settings, so might want to adjust a little for 3060 to 1350 600 mem. 1350. That's interesting you bring up 1350. Now I'm really curious if I should try 1425, which is the Ethereum setting. Okay, let's try 1350. Let's go to... That's funny though. We're bringing down the memory, so yeah. And 70 power limit? 70 power limit, all right. See what that does. Not financials, but I'm pretty sure Mini Z is still the one to use for Flux. Okay, while that's doing its thing, I gotta bring up, let's look up, where's my online Excel thing? Just wanna pop this open quick. A2000 hash rates. Because I just wanna look at this. Now so here you can kind of see when I went with Flux with the A2000. And yeah, like look at, here's GMiner, 28.1 Flux, 0.355 hash to watt ratio, which is slightly better than what I was getting with Mini Z and LOL Miner. See, here's Mini Z, 25.6, GMiner was 28.10, and LOL Miner was 24.2 on the A2000. But I'm also looking hash to watt 0.355. We just hit 0.34. This 3060 is on par with the A2000 in terms of efficiency on Flux. That's another very interesting point. I might have to go back to the A2000 and reset that out because like the A2000 is still slightly more efficient, but this is very, very close. And like $150, $200 cheaper than that. You know, this is making 3060s in my mind look like a great GPU post Ethereum. Like for me, like look at these efficient hash rate. Ergo is killing it. Flux is killing it. Raven's not too bad at all. Realistically, you know, that's looking pretty good for hash rates in terms. You guys can't even see what I'm pointing at, but no, this is looking really good. I'm really starting to think I might have to try to grab 3060s. These are looking like good GPUs for post Ethereum. Anyway, where are we at? I lost track of everything I was doing. Not sure if I should sell my Luna or just ride it out. When did you get into it? Did you just buy it? I don't know. I can't even buy it. I'm trying to buy Luna. It's probably going to crash and burn and never come back. So I guess that answers your question. But at the same time, what if it does come back? What if? Like, I know they put in a massive influx of coins and everything to get more coins out there and whatever they're trying to do. But what if, you know, over time they reverse that and throw in a massive burn session and bring the coins back down for the price to increase. It could happen. It's a possibility. Everybody seems to be burning everything these days, so why not? Let's burn up all the coins. Kill that inflation, price goes back up. I don't know. Luna could be a thing. Obviously, everyone's saying how dead it is. But usually when everyone's saying it's dead, that's usually probably what you should probably buy. Not financial advice in any way. How many 3060s do you have in total? I have 2. 3 if I count the little one's gaming PC, but I only have 2. So yeah, I don't have very many of them. But for the price and everything, and based on these numbers and looking at the efficiency, like these things are only like $520 Canadian. What's it called? A2000 is like $680, and obviously 3080s and everything. But the hash to watt ratios on 3080s, 3090s is extremely low. I do plan on testing every GPU I have though, because I really want to find out what to get after Ethereum. I don't care what hash rates, what anything does on Ethereum right now. I don't care. Ethereum's going to be gone. All I really care about is the future, and that is what GPUs perform the best on the other coins other than Ethereum. What is the most efficient? Not the performance. We can just say whatever has the highest mega hash. You know, some people might think that's the best performance. In my mind, hash to watt is the performance number to look for, not the actual hash rate it's doing. Once you figure out the most efficient cards, then you try to figure out what makes sense in your hash rate to your dollar amount. But first, you got to figure out hash to watt ratio on GPUs, and then you look at the mega hash it's getting and the price of the GPUs. And then you can figure out what's worth purchasing for after Ethereum. These are the numbers I'm kind of looking at. I know a lot of people are pumping density. 3080s are awesome. 3070 Ti's, you know, are great. Density, but I don't care about density. I care about efficiency. And these are what I try to come to when I do all these numbers. Okay, anyway. Always, it's funny they call Luna supporters lunatics. That's hilarious. That makes a lot of sense too. Anyway, what do we have for numbers here? 30.65, 30.8. We've been on, oh wow, we've been going for a while, so this will probably be the last coin we test. We could pick this up again. Maybe I'll go live again tomorrow, because I'm really going to be going at it here soon, because I don't expect Ethereum to be around much longer. But hopefully the longer it stays, you know, better for us. But I really don't. I'm really planning for after Ethereum. So I need to get to the bottom of what GPUs to start gearing up for and getting rid of stuff. But anyway, 30.66, 30.7. So we're in this 30 range, obviously. Power, 110. 110.9. So I'm going to go 111. It just hit 111. So 111 minus 22. So we're at 89 watts right now. 89 watts. 30.52. 30.52 divided by 89 watts. 0.342. What do we got? 0.3. So it's slightly less. Slightly less efficient than the previous setting. Okay. Interesting. Now I do want, what do we have here? Remember, we do have to tweak this. Maybe more memory would do something to maybe increase the power limit. Why is our power limit higher than the power? Oh, wait, I got to refresh this. Yeah, that's weird. That should not be doing that. We have our power. We're using more power than the power limit we have set. That shouldn't be a thing. Usually you set this to have a backup of your absolute core clock. So at the very highest, it'll hit your power limit. I don't know. Crazy stuff's happening. It doesn't matter. I'm going to try 1425 though. I'm very curious about that. Let's bring this up to 1000 memory, because it looks like for some reason Flux likes memory. And I'm just going to get rid of the power limit. And this might be absolutely insane. We're probably going to be exploding on the power. We probably do have to set power limits, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with this. I'm curious. This is almost like an Ethereum setting we got going on. I might even increase this memory to 2600. Flux is not performing like anybody has ever said. So interesting. I really thought going into this, we're going to have high memory, low memory, high core. You know, we're going to be using a decent amount of power comparable to Ravencoin, but we're using less power than mining Ethereum. I am very surprised by this. And I didn't really notice this with the A2000s, because they max out at their 70 to 80 watts is what, you know, they only run off the PCI Express slot. So they max that out. So realistically, you can have that thing going with no power limit. the max amount you're going to use is like 80 some watts on an A2000. Now actually seeing something with like this that can hit the 200 watt range and we're using less power than Ethereum, Flux is looking like a decent algorithm to mine. We don't have to worry about all that extra power that I legitly thought. I'm really glad I'm testing this today because I was unaware of this. Is the 120 mega hash for only one 3060 or will it work with more than one? It'll probably work with all of them. You know what? I know we're running out of time. Okay. After we get whatever test we're going to do here on Flux, I will quickly throw in the other 3060. We're going to use the same settings that we used in our testing thing here. And then we're going to kind of compare the power and see how close we are in power and see if they'll both get the same hash rate. But I'm assuming they're both going to hit the same hash rate. They should. One GPU does slightly get a little more hash rate on Ethereum, I do notice, but we'll see what happens. Okay, what are we at? 118 watts. Like, look at that. I have no power limit set. 1425. But 1425. We're getting 28.6. Okay, we're at 30. 118.5. We're still at 93.5 watts. We're still under 100 watts on this thing. I don't know. Why is What to Mine telling us 140 watts? 140 watts, and we're under 120 watts on Flux. I'm really confused with what's going on here. That is a massive power consumption difference. Like, these are some of the numbers I use just to, guess. Is this GPU going to be good on this? Oh, okay, whatever. But we're seeing massive differences on what to Mine is telling us to what we're actually getting. Did my A2000s come in? Yes, they did come in, actually. Like, let me just show you. I swapped some cards out. Here's my OCTOMINER rig. So you can see I got 1, 2, 3, 4 A2000s in this OCTOMINER rig now. And then I got one laying in this test bench beside me, not turned on right now because we're doing this test currently. But yeah, this is blowing my mind, guys. Did you guys come into this thinking this? Did you guys know this already? Like, seriously, be honest with me. Did you guys know that Flux uses less power than Ethereum? It's probably GPU dependent, but at least on this 3060s, we're using less power than mining Ethereum. We're like on par with Ergo. Actually, Flux is more efficient than Ergo in theory. This is really mind-blowing to me right now. Okay, I'm just going to stop talking. I've been going over that for a while. Anyway, let's take a look at our hash rates here, guys. So 32.07. Yours should be there too soon also. Awesome. Oh, yeah, that's right. Samsung memory. That's right. You did say it likes Samsung memory, so that could be a thing. I do have my new A2000s that just came in actually have Hynix memory, and all my other ones previous have some Samsung memory. So that could be a good test to try on this Hynix versus Samsung memory for Ergo. Very, very good point there. Curiosity is blowing my mind. So that's another head-to-head I'm going to have to do. Samsung versus Hynix, A2000. Who's going to win? Anyway, we're going 32.8 mega hash here. We're going to divide that by 118, 119, whatever, 119 minus 22. So 97. 32.92, 32.92 divided by 97. We are at 0.339. What are we at here? Oh, that's less. That's less. So this 1290 is still, looks like the 1290 is the king. 1290 is the king, guys, for this setting here. So that's great. 83.4 watts. That's insane. I can't believe it. Hardly any power. Okay, so we have this. I'm going to jump back in there. 1290, 1000. 1290, 1000. We're just going to confirm. Okay. Bam. I just want to make sure. So we should drop down to about 28.63, but we'll only be at 83.4 watts. And then I want to plug GMiner straight in behind this and see what it performs at. I just had to refresh my stream chat. Hopefully it didn't mess everything up. There we go. Lenovo finally decided to ship and got a decline email after 3 months. Yeah, that's crazy. It's insane. Is this not going down? We're not losing any type of hash rate. Did this go through? Do we have the right settings on? 1290, 1000. It's still thinking. Still thinking. Come on, HiveOS. 1290, 1000. We're still at 31. How come? Does it have a algorithm? Don't tell me Flux has an algo change too. It probably does because it's ASIC resistant as well. Okay, now we're coming down 30, but 105.5. 105.5 minus the 22. So yeah, we're down to our 83.5 watts. So we're at the power consumption we're supposed to be, 83.5. But we're hanging in the 30.6 now for hash rate. That's interesting. We should be down to 28.63, but it's holding the hash rate after we brought it down. Which is it an algo switch or is it maintaining hash rate? So if we pump this up to like 1900, is it going to hold at a higher hash rate? No, maybe we need to set some offsets here. Start with a super high consumption, then drop the clocks down, and we can maintain a higher hash rate for less power. Is that a thing? Might be a thing. $6750 XT scheduled to be delivered. Nice. 6700 XT does 50 mega hash at 95 watts. It's crazy. We're not losing hash rate. Oh, there we go. It's starting to dip now. 29.8. But if I did the numbers right now, we're going to be at a way higher efficiency. We might have to restart this miner. 30. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to restart this and just see if we pick up with these numbers. Where is Flux? Flux. Mini Z. Okay, we're starting this miner over with these settings to see what happens because that's interesting. See where we're at. Right back to our 105 though, so that's good. You guys can't really see the numbers yet because it's sitting up top. We have to wait for them to come back down to the bottom. You need to tweak the voltage. Windows are high. In Windows, you need to run more power. Come on. You guys can almost see it. So there we go. We're dropping. We're 29, 29, 30, 27, 28. You guys still can't see. Should be coming. The hash rate should be coming in the screen soon. It's slowly ticking down. I'll kind of put it full screen for you guys till we get there. 28.91, 20. Okay, yeah, now we're back to the 28. So I don't know. That's weird. It's weird. Somehow it was maintaining hash rate from the previous setting, but dropped that power down. What was our setting now? We were 28.63 is what we should be at. Well, we're in the 29s. 28.8, 28.9, 28.3. 29.10. Well, we might have to work some new numbers. Now we're in the 29s. I'm assuming there's an algo swap. There has to be an algo swap going on here that we're getting a little more hash rate than previously, which makes this going to be another really hard test. It's going to have to all go off weekly averages or something to get 100% accurate numbers. But we can at least get, an idea of what's going on here. So we're at the 28.4, 28. 28.6. So yeah, so we're right. So everything's kind of on par. All right, I want to try GMiner right quick. Let's see, exact same settings, GMiner. I guess we're gonna mini Z. I want to edit this flight sheet. We're gonna go miner pool, minerpool.org. Hold on, you guys can't see anything I'm doing. East, west, low difficulty, variable difficulty, apply. Mini Z. I want GMiner. There we go. So I'll set up. Yes. Update. All right, let's engage GMiner and see how that does. Interesting. See how GMiner does. Okay, GMiner, tell us what's going on. Watch it not work. Sorry, Flux is not supported in the LHR Unlocker version. All right, sounds good, Yeti. I will check it out later on today and see what it says. See what it says. Well, we're already using more power, for one thing. GMiner is using more power. We'll just let it calm down. We should be at 105 total system. We're at 108.3. Using like 1.7 watts more. But let's just give it some time. Let it do its thing. Maybe it'll come back down. Maybe our hash rate will pick up. We don't know. GMiner, 2% dev fee. What was the other ones? I wasn't even paying attention. What was the dev fee on the other ones? Come on, do some ticking. Yeah, we're using more power. GMiner's not looking like the better miner this time. At least with this. Still 108. 29.1. Engage. I gotta put in mini Z here though, so we don't forget. Why did I put T-Rex here for Flux? Mini Z. Yeah, definitely using more power here. We're at 108.6 watts. Exactly the same settings. Mini Z is easier on your card. 108 108, so 2 watts more exact. We're sitting at 86.5 watts for 26.8. So obviously we can tell right off the get-go, this is less efficient. We're getting about the same hash rate, but we're using more power. So Mini Z seems to be the better option right now. Very, very interesting stuff right there. All right, cool. So what were we going to try now? That's right. We wanted to go back into Ergo here, put in my other GPU, and we're going to see just how well it'll be. So I just want to guess something right now. So we're using about 99 watts. So 99, before we even put in that GPU, we're going to guesstimate 99 times 2 is 198 plus 22. So in theory, we should be at about 220 watts at the wall when I put on this other GPU. So I'm writing it down. We'll just see how close we are. See how close we are in this guesstimation thing, majigger. So 220 watts is what we should be utilizing when we do this. So I'm going to put it in that other GPU, the other 3060 right now, and we'll turn it on to Ergo and see what happens. So unset. Go to overviews. Just give me a quick second here, guys. All right, so it's booting up. I'm just gonna wait for it to boot up here. Give it a quick second. We'll kind of get an idea of when it wants us to log back in. Sometime. Couldn't get one of the PCI Expresses in the PC. So it took me a little longer than usual, but that's okay. So right now we're booting up the second 3060. They're both EVGAs. Let's just see here. Looks like it's getting in already. All right, there it is. So you can see we have two of these bad boys in here now. Exact same GPUs. We're going to have to adjust our settings. What were we at? 1425? 1425, 2600. So that's what we're going to go with. 1425, 2600. Now we should be at about 220 watts at the wall once we start mining Ergo. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we both hit the 120 mega hash mark. Where is all my Ergo flight sheets now? Ergo, T-Rex, Octo, Nanopool. All right, engage. Okay, there we are. So we are shooting for, what was our hash rate actually? 120 mega hash. So yeah, hopefully both GPUs hit 120 mega hash. We should be around the, where are we at? 220 watt range, I believe. Yeah. See if we get anywhere near where we're supposed to be. See you later, my best friend. Have a good time eating and all that good stuff. Let this thing do its thing. Looks like no DAG issues, so we should be up and mining here any second. Hopefully they both hit that 120 mega hash mark. All right, here we go. 120, 119 so far. Looks like we're down to 215. So we're at 240 mega hash. Yeah, look at that. They're both at 120 mega hash, guys. So we both hit the 120 mega hash mark. It looks like we just shot up in some power all of a sudden, though. Oh, right back down to 228, 216. Let it stabilize and do its thing. AK, what's happening? Awesome. So yeah, here's these two 3060s. They're both hitting the 120 mega hash mark, both at the same. Oh, it looks like one dropped off to 119. Doing its thing. We're sitting at, I think we're using a little less power. We are closer. We're in the more efficient range as well on this power supply. So that could come into effect here. Let's see here. What are we at? So far, 215. Minus 22 divided by 2. We're averaging about 96.5 watts per GPU pulling 120 mega hash. So we found some very interesting things this live stream, I have to point out here. So one being Ergo, we're getting 120 mega hash on Ergo when what the mine was telling us 115 mega hash. At 130 watts, we are below that. So while with two, we're currently sitting at 97 watts per GPU. Right now, with the single, we're at 99 watts per GPU on a gold rated power supply. And again, 50%. So we need 500 watts to get the full efficiency out of this power supply itself. The big interesting thing that got me the most, though, is Flux. Flux on what to mine is telling us we should be at 36 souls for 140 watts. Way more power than what Ethereum uses. Well, not way more, but more. we're actually using less power than Ethereum. We were using 83.4 watts mining flux at 28.63 souls. A huge difference than what to mine was telling us at 36 for 140 watts. Now we're out getting 4 souls less, but like, what is that? 140 minus 83, like 140 minus 83. We were getting 57 watts less than what to mine is telling us. If you're trying to build rigs for this, you're like, I'd look at what to mine right now and be like, the 3060 is not that good on flux. 140 watts for 36 hashes, that's not very efficient at all. Based on our tests coming in at 28.63 souls and 83 watts, that's pretty darn good. That's really good. The hash to watt ratio is pretty sweet. Now we were seeing 30, 32 mega hash at some higher settings, but I don't know. The hash to watt ratio is looking really, really good on flux. Boom. Are we still maintaining everything here? Yeah, 120. Look at that. 120.2, 120.2. Both of them. Bam, bam. Let's hit refresh. Yeah, still holding in. So nice. Awesome stuff. So there we go. We did some great tests. We got some hash rates for some coins. We got ETH, Ergo, Ravencoin, and Flux. Obviously, we still have some more. We got Ryu and Cortex and a whole bunch of other coins we still have to test here. But, you know, we've been here for a little while. So we'll continue our testing here. Again, I do plan on going through all my GPUs. We got to go through some A2000s again. I do have some with different memories. I do have an A2000 on the way that is shunt modded. If you're unfamiliar with the shunt mod, ultimately it gets you like 50 some mega hash on Ethereum. I'm not sure how well it performs on any other coin, so we're going to have to test that as well and see if it's worth it or not. And, you know, some other things. And obviously we got more coins to test. I got 3060 Ti's to test. I got 3070s, obviously a 3090, got a 3080 to test. Got a lot of testing to do, but in the end, we got to figure out what are the GPUs to buy for post Ethereum. It's time to stop thinking about Ethereum, seeing how we should move forward. We are looking for the highest hash to watt ratios. Efficiency is going to be key to survive a possible bear market or even a possible end of Ethereum mining. I think the end of Ethereum is going to be worse than any previous GPU mining bear crypto winter they have ever seen. This is going to hit a lot harder than any previous winter. Everything else is going to be fine because they don't have to deal with what's GPUs and Ethereum. If you're ASIC mining or CPUs or whatever, you're okay there. But when it comes to GPUs, things are definitely going to be changing. And this is why we need all this testing to figure out what to buy to prepare ourselves for the future and what to sell right now. Like, I'm really got to start swapping out GPUs, got to start doing things. I don't have any AMD 6000 series, so I cannot test those. So I apologize for that. This is going to be like an NVIDIA thing only. But there we go. But I appreciate everyone for showing up to this live stream 100%. Maybe we'll continue tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But I'll see you guys all on the next one. Rabid out.